Like 4th of July. Fireworks to the point to where I had to, you know what I mean, kind of duck down in my car.
Searching for suspects after a deadly quadruple shooting in North County. How neighbors describe the terrifying moments on Mother's Day.
Rain chances linger through the week. Tomorrow may be the exception, our dry day, and then a look at a weekend that turns a lot warmer.
Possible changes coming to Metro Transit, and not everyone is happy, particularly those with disabilities. Let's all break down what the change is and why there's pushback.
Dealing with scheduling issues with my boss and missing class.
The child care crisis continues as we hit those summer months. Why parents who might be struggling won't get help from the Missouri legislature.
This is Today in St. Louis, focused on you.
Good morning. It is Tuesday, May the 14th. I'm Renee Knott.
And I'm Michelle Lee. Thanks so much for joining us. You know, if you're waking up with us, it's going to be one of those muggy and buggy days, potentially. Anthony's been talking about that. Also, Anthony, what did you say about pressure? Because, like, I have mild arthritis, so my hands feel different today.
Yes, low pressure is moving right over us. So as the pressure gets lower on the barometer, yeah, you allow the joints. There's a little fluid in between all of our joints, and that expands. Yeah, my chiropractor told me that. So I'm with you. I'm like, oh, I feel it. Oh, yeah, so you may notice those aches in your joints today. Area of low pressure is going to move right over us. You can see the spin, the swirl. Areas of low pressure have that counterclockwise rotation, at least in the northern hemisphere. It's opposite in the southern hemisphere. But regardless, it's creating rain up for parts of North County, Alton, back towards Grafton, O'Fallon, Missouri, Wentzville, and Warrenton as well. Little spotty showers are popping up here down near Cuba and Sullivan as well, Union. And then out towards the Metro East from really far out, Effingham down towards Mount Vernon, the 57 corridor. You do have spotty rain around. So when it's not raining today, just like yesterday, as Michelle alluded to, it will be a little muggy. That's come on back. And yes, the bugs are out too. 70s for highs today. We have a dry day on the way for tomorrow, but more rain in the week. Details on that coming up. Let's get over to Paul Cook. He's been tracking several crashes in North County, and that's where we've had the rain this morning. Paul, good morning.
Yes, you've got it. Good morning to you, Anthony. It's a little bit slick out there. Getting better where we did have the highway shut down about a half hour ago near McClure High School. 270 going westbound here, and now you're seeing the color coding, and you can kind of see the coding of that. So right now we are having some slow spots, and I was kind of measuring how long this is, and well, we're talking over 4 miles of a delay, and we talk a little bit about that sometimes. A tone setter on a highway that has a hard time recovering throughout the morning, which could cause even more delays. Yeah, 25 miles an hour. And I do want to show you the alternate route just to keep it in your mind there. And that's going to be West Florissant. West Florissant, where you see the red arrow there, but definitely dealing with some inflation and, inflammation there on the roads. Otherwise, where it's dry, you are moving. We'll have another Take It Traffic coming up.
Right now, police continue to search for the shooter who killed one teenager and injured 3 others in North St. Louis County. 5 on Your Side was the first station to bring you this story as breaking news yesterday morning right here on Today in St. Louis.
Sydney Stallworth is joining us live right now at the North County Police Precinct. And Sydney, what are we learning about the teenagers?
Well, Michelle, Rennie, this morning we've learned 15-year-old Carrion Edwards was the teen who was killed in this shooting. He and 3 other teenagers were shot outside an apartment complex late Sunday night. We do know also this morning that one of those teens is in critical condition. As of right now, nobody has been arrested in this shooting. I want to show you where all of this happened. It happened outside an apartment complex called the Ja T Apartments on Tolley Lane just after 10 o'clock Sunday night. That's near Bell Fountain Road and Chambers Road. All of the victims are between the ages of 15 and 17 years old. Now, we reached out to St. Louis County Police about what may have led up to the shooting, and this morning we're waiting to hear back. 5 on Your Side has been keeping a close eye on the impact of violent crimes of young people under the age of 17 in St. Louis County. At least 14 teens have been shot in St. Louis County so far this year. At least 6 of those young victims have died.
Until we decide to come together collectively to make a difference, I mean, everyone at the table, every voice to be heard, we're possibly going to be facing one of the most violent summers we've ever seen.
Now this morning, if you know anything about this shooting, you are asked to contact Crime Stoppers, and you can do so anonymously, and that number is 1-866-371-TIPS. Now our 5 on Your Side news crews have been out in the neighborhood talking to neighbors about this shooting and the moments that led up to it. We actually spoke with one neighbor who says he was just down the street when it happened. He tells us just how many shots he heard rang out in our next half hour of today in St. Louis. That's the very latest from North County. I'm Sydney Stallworth, 5 on Your Side.
Thank you, Sydney. This morning, we are learning new information about a body found near downtown St. Louis. Just about 4 hours ago, police told us they're investigating it as a homicide. The person was found dead inside of a car at Market and Tucker. Now, police originally told us the person was struck by a car around 10 o'clock last night, but this morning we know the person was involved in a car crash. St. Louis police have not released any other information about this victim. Now, this comes just hours before St. Louis Mayor Tashara Jones will give an update in her State of the City address. Her speech will likely touch upon violent crime rates and city safety.
And according to our data here at 5 on Your Side, so far we know that the city has seen 63 homicides this year compared to 62 this time last year. The mayor's yearly State of the City address is at 6:30 tonight at the Sun Theater. That's on Grandel Square. Our political editor, Mark Maxwell, will also be there, and he'll break down the mayor's main talking points on 5 on Your Side at 10 o'clock and on KSDK.com.
All right, grab those umbrellas for the kids headed off to the bus stop this morning. While we don't have rain everywhere and it's not going to rain all day, that chance of rain is in the forecast. Once again, just like yesterday, plenty of dry time, highs in the 70s later on.
Things got just a little crazy on the back nine. The moment a tornado touched down, shocking golfers, and it was all caught on camera.
Yikes. Proposed changes to Metro Transit's caller ride service are ruffling some feathers this morning. What would be different and how it could impact your community?